New regulations will treat all non-EU countries as suspicious agents, a think tank has warned. Ursula von der Leyen's European Commission is risking more members of the EU 27 quitting the bloc with tactics reminiscent of oppressive regimes, such as Vladimir Putin's Russia, experts have warned. More than 7 years on from Brexit, and with right-wing Eurosceptic Geert Wilders seemingly poised to be the next Prime Minister of the Netherlands, the EU is gearing up for major challenges as 2024 looms. But Anna Slesinska, communications director with the Warsaw Enterprise Institute, warned it risks alienating more nations with a set of regulations referred to by its executive arm as the Democracy Defense Package, which includes an initiative offer protection against hidden foreign influence, including a provision requiring NGOs to register money received from countries outside the European Union. She said, the European Commission, out of concern for democracy, has reached for tools reserved for the world's most oppressive regimes. The way was calling for the immediate withdrawal of the proposed new rules, Ms. Slesinska explained. She continued, proclaiming concern about the state of democracy, the EC advocates provisions that strike at the institutions on which a democratic civil state is based. The European Commission officials say they're acting in response to citizens' concerns about the infiltration of foreign states manipulating elections. The solution requires monitoring all funds and financial transfers from third countries to European social and non-governmental organizations. The Commission wanted to put the matter on an emergency track, to have it ratified in time for the June European Parliament elections, Ms. Slesinska warned. Although accepting that EU officials were right about the threat itself and possible attempts by Chinese or Russian agents and hackers to influence European elections, the proposed solution would only worsen the state of democracy in Europe, the way argued. Ms. Slesinska said, first of all, we do not understand why all non-EU countries are considered as suspicious agents. Any foundation or association will be subject to monitoring, regardless of whether it has received funds from Russia and China or democratic countries like the UK or the US. For incomprehensible reasons, the EC had, arbitrarily, decided that cases of financing election campaigns or the activities of independent think tanks by, for example, the German government, did not require monitoring, while grants from an Australian foundation must be checked as suspicious, Ms. Slesinska argued. She said, the proposed defense of democracy legislation is painfully reminiscent of provisions that the autocratic government in Georgia tried to introduce in March of this. Thousands took to the streets of the capital, Tbilisi, with the full support of the Commission, she pointed out. She added, provisions introduced at one time by the Putin regime were met with similar criticism from the entire democratic world. As a reminder, based on equal conditions, the Moscow regime has closed dozens of independent foundations, research institutions, and think tanks in Russia.